Hi, future coders, future lawyers, future entrepreneurs. I hope you're doing well. I've just finished my first portfolio website and I wanted you guys to check it out. Um, it all started off here with just a simple piece of paper and a rough draft. Now, I'm not going to make this into a tutorial. There's many videos out there and books on how to do that. Um, in the comment section, I just put in 15 points on the essential things you'll need in order to build a portfolio website similar to the one I'll show you. So things like CRUD functionality, Bootstrap, whatever, that kind of stuff. This is the first one, and it's important to have one. If you're a law student, you just finished law school and you're wondering what you need one for. Essentially, for you, it is important to put up blog articles, uh, uh, legal opinions you've drafted, cases you've assisted lawyers with, because unfortunately, it's really competitive out there. Just say you are really interested in competition law, word correct. You need to prove that you are interested in competition law, and so having a beautiful portfolio website of your progress throughout the years and heading into law practice would be a really good idea. And then for those who want to, specialize into law tech and software development, this is where you would basically summarize all the projects you're working on, right? All the really cool projects you're working on. Now, obviously, you don't want to put the top secret projects you're working on, the ones you want to monetize on. You won't put those there, but the general ones, you'll put them there. So this is how we started. Then having done that, I went on to Figma. So if you don't know what Figma is, it's just a design tool. You use it to have a bit of a rough idea about what you're going to code. So as you can see, the drawing you've just seen doesn't have any color, doesn't have any pictures, very limited in terms of offering guidance to a coder. So if you're going to specialize in user interface design, you're going to need software, whether it's, Photoshop, Adobe, Figma, whatever it is, so that you can give it to a coder to code, right? Having drawings isn't enough. So Figma won't take you long to learn. While it's loading, I'll just tell you, Figma won't take long to learn. It'll take you, 1 or 2 days for you to just be competent in it so that you can build your own project. So that's what I did. I moved on to Figma, and I'll show you just now what I've done. Taking a bit longer than anticipated. I think Figma's just being a little shy today. There we go. So this is basically the front of my portfolio website. So as you can see, projects here. I'll show you just now the end result. And then there was a bit of a color contrast between the navigation bar and then the rest of the project, as I'll show you. And then your details, a nice picture of you will be fine. And as you'll see, I changed, so some things I change as I move along. So this was just the initial draft, resources, projects, and contacts. And I ended up changing this a little bit. So then what did I do? I ended up moving to Python, and this is what we came up with. Now, when you see this link, it will only have these first three columns, right? So I put this up on Heroku, so you'll see only these three things: resources, contact, and buy me a coffee. So I've integrated PayPal onto this. So essentially, you can make a donation if you want. I still found do something really cool, which was limit the donation to $5, right? So, but that the coding was a little bit complicated for me. So essentially, you can pay by PayPal, make a donation, and so on and so forth. So these three are really only open to you, the owner of the portfolio, so that you can add your skills, projects, and open the inbox of people who are sending you messages. So as you can see, I changed that picture a little bit, and I changed the final design on this front. And then as we're heading into our project, there was a color contrast here. I just thought that it would look weird if I kept the same color. And then basically a grid of all my projects. You can specialize and just only put your law tech projects if you want, a bit of a description about yourself. And then before we head into the skills, I did another color contrast here. It was just nice to have have some logos, and this is the important stuff, especially if you want to go into software development, which is descriptions of the programming languages and the frameworks that you're proficient in. So this is just clean. Other skills, skills that you can't really put a lot of description into, like heroicy, there's legal drafting right here. And then we move into the endorsement section. You can get your friends to make an endorsement, right? So ask your friends to, similar to a bit of a reference. So you could also just ask your referrals to write you a quick note. And then what I integrated into the section was an approval system, so that when people make an endorsement or a referral, I think that's what you call it, you can basically approve it or not approve it, right? Because I know friends want to crank and write silly things, so you can essentially exclude the non-serious endorsements. At the bottom here, there's a contact form, right? So this works. All you do is put in your details, submit, and then on my side, I will see it in my inbox, right? So if you send in a form there, I'll see it on my inbox. As you can see, the inbox works. Basically, I will see it. Congrats on getting the inbox to work. That's just an example. Then your name and your email address will appear. So essentially, once I receive the email, I'll no longer be replying via the inbox. I will now be sending you an email to my personal inbox, to my personal email address, right? So that's that. And then if you want to add projects, you can do that. If you want to add skills, you can do that. What else is there? Okay, yes. So beautiful thing is that you can always update these things. So you can add pictures, add descriptions. People can comment on the project. So as you can see, there's a name and body section, Sam, Cody, and Anna. You can put in the date and time in which they commented. So they'll just comment on your project. They'll ask you questions on it, which is also quite nice. I wanted that so that as I update my portfolio website and I build cool things, I want to interact with people. They can we can share projects. They can critique my own project. So that was quite nice. And then since I wanted it to be interactive, I made the backend Django. It was also an opportunity for me to brush up on my own Django. So you can add the project uh, through the admin panel. So instead of going to the front page, add project, add skill, you can do it the long way, which is through the admin panel. So as you can see here, and you just add project, or you can add skill tags, so on and so forth. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer. Have a great week, guys.